Natural? 51 years old?
What do you think of Tyson and Jake?
I wish he didn't do it. I wish it wasn't a thing. I wish it wasn't a thing where a 58-year-old guy was going to fight a 28-year-old. That said, that out the window.
If you're Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
If you're Mike Tyson, you know. I mean, even Paul, bro. Paul is not a small guy.
No.
He's big. Like, a lot of guys think he's tiny. He's a huge boy.
He's a big dude, and he can crack.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan just exposed what might be the biggest scam in boxing history. And yes, it's as wild as you're thinking. Jake Paul's rumored fight with Mike Tyson? Turns out it might have been staged from the start. The legendary Mike Tyson, known for terrifying his opponents before the match even began, was allegedly pressured into holding back. At 58, the boxing icon reportedly had to go easy, all to let Jake Paul, the overhyped YouTuber turned boxer, claim an undeserved victory.
This was not something for some charity. No. We're going to do this. And Jake Paul, they asked Jake Paul, did he take his foot off the gas? Stephen A., this is what he said. Yeah, definitely a bit. I wanted to give the fans a show, but I didn't want to hurt someone that didn't need to be hurt.
Joe Rogan isn't holding back anymore. He's calling out the scripted circus we all watched play out. And Mike Tyson fans, they're livid, and for good reason. The excitement around Tyson's return to the ring was off the charts. We were all hyped, thinking, it's Mike Tyson, he's still got it. But now, we're left shaking our heads, realizing how wrong we were. It's almost poetic how our hopes turned into a bitter dose of reality.
Forget that Jake Paul is a YouTube guy and watch him box.
Yeah.
The kid can fight, 100%. And that Tommy Fury fight really showed that. I mean, it goes to a split decision against a legit undefeated boxer.
Yeah. He doesn't, I'll tell you what, the one thing he doesn't want to do is fight Mike.
No.
He wants to fight Mike, I think.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't give a if he's 55. That's still Mike Tyson.
He was young. He was 20 years old at the time. He couldn't be stopped. No one had the solution. And I submit that Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson that won the title against Trevor Berbick, the Mike Tyson that beat Larry Holmes, I think that Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight of all time.
Here's the deal. Joe Rogan broke it down. No sugarcoating. If this were Tyson in his prime, Jake Paul wouldn't even make it to the second round. Rogan even brought up Tyson's infamous fight with Marvis Frazier. It wasn't a match. It was a demolition. Now, sure, Tyson's 58 and far from his peak, but Rogan still doesn't like Jake's chances. Tyson's still a beast, the kind of guy who can scare you just by existing. Meanwhile, Jake's over there acting tough, but Rogan joked he's probably Googling how to gracefully back out of a fight. Even now, it's like putting a lion against a house cat. Tyson spent years smashing opponents for fun. Jake might think he's a rising star, but against a legend like Tyson, yeah, good luck with that.
So we had Mike Tyson in when he was 300 pounds. And he was just eating and having fun and smoking weed. He goes, I don't even work out. He goes, if I work out, it'll excite myself. It'll excite my ego. And then I don't like that person. So he just decided that he was just going to be chill Mike Tyson. And then he got this offer to fight Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
So he gets in insane shape. And the next time I see him, the second podcast we do, Mike now weighs 230.
Mike Tyson, the man, the myth, the table-destroying legend. According to Joe Rogan, there's a dark corner in Tyson's mind that's always ready to be unleashed, and it's downright terrifying. Rogan even redesigned his podcast table after seeing Tyson, a 300-pound force of nature, snacking and smoking mid-interview. Tyson admitted he doesn't work out. Why? Because it feeds his ego, and apparently, that's a version of Tyson no one wants to mess with. But then came his fight with Roy Jones Jr., and suddenly Tyson's back at 230 pounds of pure muscle. Rogan, he's nervously eyeing the width of his table, just in case.
Mike Tyson people talk to. There's certain people that are just crazy, man.
Well, these people that think that he don't stand a chance against Jake Paul, they're like, this shouldn't even, like, because he's too old. I was like, I think you're crazy.
Well, they're definitely uninformed.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. He is 57 years old. He will be 58 when they fight. He has had a long fighting career. He has been knocked out by massive men like Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield. You know, he's had a lot of blows. And he's also doing this very unique kind of training with electrical muscular stimulation.
The fight with Roy Jones Jr. wasn't exactly a slugfest. It felt more like a nostalgic sparring session. Joe Rogan is pretty sure there was some kind of no head punches gentleman's agreement in play, which makes sense. Jones isn't built like Tyson. As Rogan puts it, Tyson is a different kind of beast, a human wrecking ball with a dense, terrifying frame. But this rumored Jake Paul fight, no such agreements here. It's all systems go. And by the sound of it, Tyson's gearing up, breathing like he's ready to crush someone's face all over again.
Mike Tyson. These people that think that he don't stand a chance against Jake Paul, they're like, this shouldn't even, like, because he's too old. I was like, I think you're crazy.
Well, they're definitely
The audacity is unreal. Some people actually believe Jake Paul has a shot against Mike Tyson. Let's break this down and clear up the nonsense. Yes, Tyson is 57, almost 58, and no, he's not in his prime anymore. But age doesn't automatically mean he's out of the game. Sure, he's had his wars in the ring with legends like Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield. Those were real battles against top-tier fighters. Comparing that to Jake Paul's internet-born boxing skills, it's laughable at best.
chance in hell that Jake Paul would survive against the Mike Tyson that beat Marvis Frazier. You ever watch that fight?
Yeah.
That's my favorite Mike Tyson fight because that was Mike Tyson before he won the title. It was ABC.
Let's put things in perspective. George Foreman, at 45, made history by reclaiming the heavyweight title with a knockout punch so legendary it's still studied today. And he didn't stop there. Foreman kept fighting until he was 48, even going toe-to-toe with Shannon the Cannon Briggs and giving him a serious challenge. If Foreman could do that in his later years, what makes anyone think Tyson, a fighter with unmatched intensity, doesn't still have what it takes?
And human growth hormone and peptides.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Mike Tyson, yeah, he's 57, but he got access to
everything.
everything.
And he's also doing this very unique kind of training with electrical muscular stimulation that I've talked to some people that do that. And it has massive benefits of rehabilitating injuries.
And here's the kicker. Back in George Foreman's day, fighters didn't have access to the cutting-edge science we see now. But Tyson, he's got it all. Testosterone replacement therapy, human growth hormone, peptides, you name it, it's likely part of his arsenal. This isn't your average 57-year-old struggling to climb stairs. Tyson's a scientifically optimized powerhouse proving he's still got it. And then there's the electric stimulation training. This isn't some gimmick. It's a state-of-the-art neuromuscular device that sends electrical impulses to make muscles contract while you work out. Picture doing squats or deadlifts while your muscles are being pushed into overdrive. The benefits: faster recovery, better blood flow, and even rehab for old injuries. Tyson used this technique before his fight with Roy Jones Jr., and word is, he's making it a key part of his current training.
Smashing the mitts, like Jesus. That guy can still fuck you up.
He don't want to fight Mike.
In this world with hormone replacement and vitamins and he does all this electrical muscular stimulation recovery stuff. Like when they were training Mike for that Roy Jones fight, like they were using state of the art.
Ah, yes, the Logan Paul Appreciation Society is in full swing. Logan, the YouTube star turned wrestler, now dazzling fans by flinging himself off ropes like he's prepping for a fast and furious audition. Bold? Sure. Wild? Definitely. And then there's Jake Paul. We're all apparently supposed to forget his YouTube roots and applaud his boxing career. Let's not gloss over his split decision loss to Tommy Fury, a solid, undefeated boxer, but not exactly earth-shattering. Impressive? Maybe. Groundbreaking? Not so much.